Morning, 4K friends.
Hi friends, welcome back.
Hi, I hope you had a good weekend. We're ready to start a new week here. So we are going to start by reading our message. Miss Melissa is going to read it for us.
Hello 4K. Today we will work on patterns. Love, Miss Lily and Miss Melissa.
So patterns, let's talk about patterns. When something is in a pattern, for example, it might mean there's two colors and those colors take turns with each other. So let's look at this picture here. So I see some things that have two colors and those two colors are taking turns. Like, do you see up here these flags? I see two colors. I see red and blue. And if we say the colors out loud, we'll be able to hear the pattern. Listen, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. They're taking turns. They're in a pattern. Do you see any other patterns on this picture? I do. Look at the kids. I see another color pattern with the kids. The shirts. Green shirt, yellow shirt, green shirt, yellow shirt. If we kept going, what color would the next shirt be? They're taking turns, so the next one would be green. These windows are making patterns. These are squares, rectangles, squares, rectangles. So today we're going to, in our activity that we're going to talk about in a little while, you're going to make your very own pattern. But before we get to that, I want to have Miss Melissa come back and read you a story. Have fun.
Okay friends, here's our story today. The title is called Owen. Owen had a fuzzy yellow blanket. He'd had it since he was a baby. He loved it with all his heart. Fuzzy goes where I go, said Owen, and Fuzzy did. Upstairs, downstairs, in between, inside, outside, upside down. Fuzzy likes what I like, said Owen, and Fuzzy did. Orange juice, grape juice, chocolate milk, ice cream, peanut butter, and applesauce cake. Isn't he getting a little old to be carrying that thing around? Asked Mrs. Tweezers. That's Mrs. Tweezers. Haven't you heard of the blanket fairy? Owen's parents hadn't. Mrs. Tweezers filled them in. That night, Owen's parents told Owen to put Fuzzy under his pillow. In the morning, Fuzzy would be gone, but the blanket fairy would leave an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific, big boy gift in its place. Owen stuffed Fuzzy inside his pajama pants and went to sleep. No blanket fairy, said Owen in the morning. No kidding, said Owen's mother. No wonder, said Owen's father. Fuzzy is dirty, said Owen's mother. Fuzzy's torn and ratty, said Owen's father. No, said Owen. Fuzzy is perfect. And Fuzzy was. Fuzzy played Captain Plunger with Owen. Fuzzy helped Owen become invisible. And Fuzzy was essential when it came to nail clippings and haircuts and trips to the dentist. Can't be a baby forever, said Mrs. Tweezers. Haven't you heard of the vinegar trick? Owen's parents hadn't. Mrs. Tweezers filled them in. When Owen wasn't looking, his father dipped Owen's favorite corner of Fuzzy into a jar of vinegar. Owen sniffed it and smelled it and sniffed it. He picked a new favorite corner. Then he rubbed the smelly corner all around his sandbox, buried it in the garden, and dug it up again. Good as new, said Owen. Fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy anymore, but Owen didn't mind. He carried it and wore it and dragged it. He sucked it and hugged it and twisted it. What are we going to do? Asked Owen's mother. School is starting soon, said Owen's father. Can't bring a blanket to school, said Mrs. Tweezers. Haven't you heard of saying no? Owen's parents hadn't. Mrs. Tweezers filled them in. I have to bring Fuzzy to school, said Owen. No, said Owen's mother. No, said Owen's father. Owen buried his face in Fuzzy. He started to cry and would not stop. Owen is feeling sad. Don't worry, said Owen's mother. It'll be all right, said Owen's father. And then suddenly, Owen's mother said, I have an idea. It was an absolutely wonderful, positively perfect, especially terrific idea. First she snipped and then she sewed. Then she snipped again and sewed some more. Snip, 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 sew, 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 dry your eyes, wipe your nose, hooray, hooray, hooray. Now Owen carries one of his not so fuzzy handkerchiefs with him wherever he goes. And Mrs. Tweezers doesn't say a thing. Thanks for joining, friends.
All right, that was a good story, huh? That was a good solution that Owen's mom came up with. All right, so we talked about patterns, and I want to show you one more picture with some more patterns. So here we have some bears that are making a pattern with colors. It's purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. It's repeating. This pattern is repeating. So down here, we have another pattern, and I'm covering up the last one because I want you to help me and tell me what color it's gonna be. Orange, green, orange, green, orange, green, orange. What's that one? What do you think? Say it out loud. Green. It's a pattern. The shapes are also making a pattern, so you could say triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square. All right, so I want you to practice making a pattern. So what I want you to do is get out your journal, your red journal, and turn to the next empty page. And I want you to pick 2 markers or 2 crayons that are different colors. So here I have blue and green, and I'm going to make a pattern with my 2 colors. So remember, patterns repeat, and the colors, since we're making a color pattern, are going to take turns. So first, I'm going to make a blue line. Okay, there's my blue line. Then I'm going to take turns. Here's my green. I'm going to make a green line. Okay, now what goes next? We're taking turns. Blue, green, and we're going to make it repeat. Remember, keep going, repeating over and over again. Make a pattern. So my pattern is blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. You could also, if you wanted to, you don't have to do lines. You could do maybe a circle. So there's green circle, blue circle, green circle, blue circle, and it's going to keep repeating, right? It's going to keep going. It repeats. So you could also, if you want to, do a pattern with 2 colors, and then when you're done with that one, choose 2 different colors and make a different pattern. So practice those patterns, friends. Make sure they repeat and they take turns. All right, have fun. See you later.